Hey guys, it's Sky bringing another video. Hope all of you have been doing good. I know it's been a while since I put out a video. I'm sorry for that, you guys. For the last couple of months, I've been really busy. The start of my summer, there's been a lot that's going on, which is actually a positive thing for me because I've been so distracted with what's going on that I haven't really been thinking about the past and the future, something that I struggle with a lot. I always, have so much wonder of things that I've could have changed before, or wonder of what's going to happen in my future. So it's been really nice that I've been busy and distracted with things. I've been able to live in the moment with what's going on in my life, and it's actually helped me a lot staying positive with things. So there's been negative things but positive things too. So to start off my summer in June, I actually went to Vegas to bowl. I told you guys, recently I just got back into bowling. Well, not recently, but November. So I took like a couple years off from it, and I just recently came back to it. And at the end of the season, they actually go and bowl for all the money in Vegas. So I went down there at the beginning of June, and I had a great time. Like, usually I only go up there for a couple days. Like, I'll usually go up there like on a Friday and then we'll come back Sunday, but I actually left a day early with my friend. So I actually went up early Thursday, which I usually go up later Friday. So we got up there, hung out by the pool for a couple days with my friend and just really enjoyed myself. It was really nice, like just kind of living in the moment and getting away from the world. I really needed it. I didn't realize how much I needed to get away from everything and just have a change of scenery. Usually I'm a night person, but down there, I was waking up early, going down to the pool, relaxing, and this thing that I really, enjoyed when I was down there is just kind of, being outside and, earlier in the day and just enjoying the sun and just, taking in everything that was around me. I sometimes miss out on that because I'm so worried about everything that's going on in my life that, I don't appreciate the small things. So, I really needed that. I didn't realize that until I got down there, how much I really enjoyed myself. So it was nice just to get away with and hang out with my friend and just relax, So Thursday we got down there. I went to go lay by the pool for a little bit, and then all of Friday, pretty much until like 4 or 5 p.m., I went down to the pool. So got a nice tan for once, and I felt so peaceful, just laying there looking up and just realizing what I miss out on a lot because I'm so worried about things I can't control. So when we were down there, we were staying at the New Orleans. It's a place it's a little bit off, a little ways off the strip, so it's kind of peaceful. And I just enjoyed myself. I had things go on that down there. I was busy with bowling and everything. I had somebody from my stream drop down there and actually watch me bowl and stuff, so that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. And I met a couple of friends that I haven't seen in a long time who was down there for bowling. They moved, unfortunately, a few years back, so I had a really great time. My mom is the one that runs the league, so after I got done bowling, which I actually bowled pretty good, I ended up winning a little bit of money and just had a great time down there. And I helped her finish the league. We paid everybody out on Saturday and went to dinner and everything, so I had a really great time. On Thursday and Friday I went to dinner with my friend and her husband. So it was nice being around people that I felt appreciated me being there. And sometimes I don't have that, so I'm grateful. I'm not very close with a lot of people in my personal life because I'm such an introvert. I know that seems weird, especially when I tell people on my stream that I'm not like that, that I'm like that, because they're like, because I'm so different on there. I'm more open. I'm not so guarded. So, I've really tried to change. Like I've told you guys, I've recently got back into softball. So, that's something that's really helped me connect with people again and put myself out there again. And it really has helped with just my mentality and my positivity towards myself. So, that's, the last few months, I've made a huge change from the last couple of years just because I've pushed myself back out in the world to, experience things that I push myself away from. So, and I'm grateful for having these, opportunities again to connect to people, and for anybody out there that, keeps to themselves, try to challenge yourself, put yourself in an environment that you normally wouldn't be in, and really try to change because, it is important to have people to connect to. Being an introvert, it's hard at times, but there is people out there that you can trust, and there's really good people in this world if you give them a chance. So, going back to my trip to Vegas for bowling, we end up, finishing everything up on Saturday, and then couldn't stay up too the whole time there. I got tired early, so I went to bed pretty early. And on Sunday we usually leave early, so we don't hit traffic. So got up pretty early, so I didn't really stay up. I didn't gamble or anything. I was just trying to, enjoying the little things down there. I did go see a movie by myself up there, so that was nice, just to kind of get away from things. And I actually went back to Vegas the week after bowling, and I went down there for my cousin's wedding. I'm really excited about that. I've told you guys before, I went to her bridal shower, just been able to reconnect with her again. I went through a tough time with her. I had a falling out with her, and that was really hard for me because when I first started my transition, I actually stayed with her and her mom, during the first part of it. And they were so amazing to me, just helping me have an environment that I felt comfortable in, and I felt, positive vibes from, really helped me at the very beginning of my transition. And without that, I don't think I'd be in the same spot as I am, and have the same strength and have the same confidence. So, I'm extremely grateful for what they've done for me. So when I never, my aunt I still was good with, she's a kind person. So I don't think even if she was upset with me, she's the type of person to show it. For me, it was more with my cousin. I still to this day don't really know what happened, but, it hurt because she's been one of the only people in my family that's really stayed connected with me, that really helped me, and I wanted to make sure I was there for her on her wedding. The man she married, he is, I'm close to him too. Well, I was when I was living with them. They both took me out with their friends all the time, and they included me in things and helped me feel, a sense of acceptance within a group. So, I just really wanted to be there for her on that day. It was extremely important to me. So, I was grateful. I was scared that she wasn't going to invite me at first. I was scared that we had such a bad falling out that I wouldn't be there. And part of me was scared that she didn't really want me there, so I didn't know for sure if I was going to go for sure. But, no matter what, it's not about me. It's about being there to support her. And at the end of the day, I'm glad I went down there, and I'm glad that, I was there to witness, her beautiful day. I ended up going down there with my brother and his girlfriend. I had a great time with my brother's girlfriend, got to know her a little bit more. I've talked to her a little bit, but, nothing too crazy. I'm really bad with connecting to people, like in my personal life, to opening up in person. So, but I had a really good time with her. I was able to spend time with her because my brother would, be with my other family members, and I was able to hang out with her. So that was nice. We got down there on Saturday. The wedding was on Sunday night, so we got down there on Saturday. I was a little tired, so I took a nap when we got down there. We didn't get down there until like later afternoon. And then we were all supposed to meet up at the bar like at 8 o'clock, and by the time I woke up and got ready and everything, I was a little bit late. So I showed up a little bit after everyone. I have some anxiety when I see my family just because, I really don't talk to them much anymore. They say hi to me here and there, but for the most part, we don't talk like we used to talk. So there's still kind of, there's some nerves when I see them. Like I get anxiety from that. So, but I had a good time down there. There's some people that don't really talk to me that much anymore. They'll say hi and that's it. But, I still had a great time. We brought up, a lot of memories from the past, things that we've been through. It was nice, talking to my cousin, just, telling her how much I love her and just being there for her during, this important time for her. And, I had a great time just hanging out, getting to talk to my family again there. So we were there for about a few hours, and then we headed up and we ended to eat some fast food real quick, and then we went back up to the room. But that whole weekend, man, I struggled. I got some really bad migraines, and unfortunately the week before, I struggled with migraines for a long time. There's been time I had to go to the hospital because of it, and so I've gone through some very tough times with that. But when I was down there the week before, I took my last of the aspirin that I had, and I had nothing down there. So Saturday night going into Sunday before the wedding, I was miserable. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I was tore up, and I was like, dude, I don't care. I went down to like the gift shop, and of course they're not open 24 hours. So, I was kind of screwed in a sense. Nobody was awake, and I was just like, went back to the room, covered my head up, turned off all the noise, just try to, kind of block everything out as much as I can until, the gift shop opens. So got through it for a couple hours, and then finally it opened up and I headed back down there, and I felt so much better afterwards. I came back up there, took a nap, and woke up and got ready for the wedding. Met my brother and his girlfriend down at the bar, and we headed over to the wedding together. There was a shuttle that arrived at the hotel, and it was nice. It was a really nice bus. It was like a party bus or a party shuttle, and it just took us over to the wedding. Like everything, the reception, everything was in the same area, so it was really convenient. We waited in the lobby until the reception, or until the ceremony started, and then we all headed in there and sat down, and it was just a beautiful wedding. Nice and simple. Just seeing them together really makes me happy. Like I said, I was really close to them when I was living with my cousin, and they were together. They had a falling out and they came back together, so it was just really nice seeing them come together, because I always just thought they brought the best out of each other. They had a great connection, so I'm happy for them. And after that, after the wedding, we headed over to the reception, and I got buzzed. It's been a while since I drink. I don't drink very often. I went through a dark. I've never really been a drinker. It's not my thing. I don't mind it sometimes during certain occasions. So, and it was just nice to just get my nerves down and relax. So it was just had a good time. I sat at a table with some of my family. We talked a little bit more than I usually do with them. So that was nice, and had some nice conversations with my family while I was down there. And my cousin came and talked to me for a little bit. I wanted to congratulate her, and we had really positive talks. It seems like everything has really come full circle with everything the last few months, between, going through that dark time, coming back, and, putting myself back out there with, just doing things I enjoy, like playing softball and everything, and then connecting with my family again, with my cousin. It's really helped with, my mentality with everything. So, a lot of that thing, like that falling out with my cousin, really helped hurt me mentally, because I felt like I wasn't worth anything. Like losing out on that friendship that I had with her really hurt me. I felt like a sense of, like, I wasn't worthy of love, of, being appreciated. So it was like I lost value for myself during that time. So it's really helped me a lot, just the last few months with all that. And we've stayed in contact. We exchanged numbers, and things have changed a lot. So I'm grateful for that. And I even had her husband came up to me and just said, just remember, you're an amazing person, and don't ever let anybody make you think differently. A lot of people, they see when I'm at my best, and then they see me when I'm at worst. I'm a person that will get compliments, and then I talk myself out of the compliments, and then I start doubting myself. I start telling myself negative things. I'm a very positive person to other people, and I'm good at spreading positive vibes, but I'm very difficult on myself. I tell myself a lot of negative things, and I talk myself out of compliments. I've never been good with compliments. Sometimes I get anxiety when people give me compliments, because I don't know how to take them, and it's something that I've struggled with a lot, but I've really learned to change in that sense. I've learned that it's okay to accept them, and I'm trying to, improve myself in all aspects. I'm trying to challenge my flaws and change as a whole as a person. And I have come, a long ways. For me, I don't think there will ever be like, I don't think I'll ever stop trying to improve myself, because I think as humans, we should always try to improve. I don't think there's ever a spot where you should feel like you never should challenge yourself again. I think that's what helps us keep growing, is by putting ourselves in new environments, new situations. That's how we improve from the things we struggle with. And that's what I've done a lot in my life to change things. So, and, after the wedding, we came back to the hotel, and all my cousins stuff, we went to the bar and just hung out and kind of talked about everything we've been through, where we used to hang out on Christmas, and Easter and Thanksgiving and all those memories that we had. So it was really nice. And then we all like kind of made a pact that we'll stay in contact, and further down the road we're going to come back together and make a habit of connecting with each other and staying connected. That's important to me. And it was just a positive time. And after that, I think it was like 2 a.m. when it was like 1, 2 a.m. when we got done there, and then went back to the room, and then woke up the next day, headed back with my brother and his girlfriend, and just had a great time. Like, I really needed that. That was such a positive experience for me, just being there and with my cousin, and just for myself also, just to feel a sense of love again from my family. And so that was really nice for me. But everything, has been good to start off the summer. I've been bowling and softball again. I told you guys, I've been continuing it and like helping me, because I think being physically active has helped me mentally too. So I get things from it. It helps with my mentality period towards life, and haven't stopped like trying to better myself or anything. So and I'm continuously putting myself out there. A month, probably 3-4 weeks ago, I actually one of the girls that I knew from before I went through that tough time, I played softball with her on a really good women's team, and she asked me to come out and play on her new team. And I was grateful for that opportunity. I've been wanting to put myself back out there again. I've been wanting to find a women's team that I can go play with, that I can connect with. I've struggled with that. I've had some very bad experiences before where I kind of was pushed off to the side. So I just wanted to challenge myself. It's something that I've been trying to do for a long time now, but it's helped me improve and become a stronger person in the process. So, and I ended up going out there and showing up. I had a tournament here in Huntington Beach, and I met a lot of new women. A couple of them I played with before, so that was nice that I had a sense of familiarity with a few of them. It made me relax a little bit. I mean, I still had bad anxiety. I always get that when I play with not only sports period, but with new teams and in a tournament. It was, I was nervous. So I, went out there in my first at bat. They put me in the cleanup spot, which is the 4th position in the batting order, which is a very important spot. And I was like, man. And then my first at bat, I hit a home run to right field, and like after that, like I felt it really helped me relax. I ended up playing outfield, left field, left center, and had a couple of nice diving catches. And then I ended up hitting like 4 home runs in the tournament, and I ended up having the highest batting average in the whole tournament. Like I batted 761, I went 15 for 19. So I played really good, and I just felt so positive out there. I even remember like the last game we played in the finals, there was a girl on second and third with 2 outs, and I came up to bat. They actually intentionally walked me. They just told me to go to first base. So, it made me feel, like appreciated in a sense, like I felt respected, and I've had a hard time with that a lot. So there's been a lot of positive things that happened for me. We ended up winning that tournament, like I said, and it was nice. It was nice going out there, playing with the team for the first time, and then excelling at that. And being able to connect them in the process. They were all amazing to me. They included me in everything. They showed their appreciation, just respected me, and I haven't had that before like that. So I'm grateful. I'm still playing on the team. We qualified for a tournament here in August 28th through the 31st. So we'll see how that goes. But it was a really nice tournament. It was actually an LGBT tournament that I went and played with them with. So that was kind of cool. I just had a good time. And then the day after the tournament, we had semifinals for my league for softball. And showed up. We were actually down 2 girls. We were going to have to forfeit, but one of the guys called his wife that she really doesn't play. So she showed up, and she wasn't even prepared to play. She was just playing like in overalls. So, and she was just playing catcher, and she wasn't really swinging. She was just, if they walked her, they walked her. If they struck her out, they struck her out. So we were kind of playing down a couple people, but we played really good. And my first at bat, because the guy, it's different pitching. Like tournament pitching, it's more flat pitching. It's U-trip, so it's flat. And then in the league, you can throw it with arch, so it's higher pitches. And the guy that we went against, he throws way up in the air, and the ump doesn't call high pitches. So the first one landed on the plate, and I was like, got nervous, and he threw the next pitch, and it like I was nervous that it was going to land on the plate, so I swung at it and struck out. So I started out striking out right away, and I was like frustrated with myself. But my next at bat, I hit a triple off the right field fence, and then my next at bat, I hit a double down the line to left field, and then my fourth at bat, I hit a single to left, a line drive single to left, and then my last at bat, we were down by 1 run, and in the last inning, I hit a 3-run homer to take a 2-run lead, and I was like crazy, go from striking out to hitting for the cycle. So, and the hit I had was perfect, like it was crazy, like it just, it's just nice to have a little weekend where I felt like I appreciated myself. I had some success, and for most of my life I've lacked that, so it was really nice to feel some positivity towards myself. So and I've come a long way. I've fought, some days I'm down, but I really have become a better person, a more positive person, a stronger person. This world isn't easy. We should all respect each other for what we have to go through. So, and it was just nice. We actually end up losing the game, though. Our pitcher walked like the first 3 hitters, and then we got an out, but then they hit a couple of hits to left and ended up scoring the winning run, so we lost. But, the fact that we were down people, and we competed and we played good, and it was just nice. It was a nice weekend for me. And between the wedding, the week, bowling, softball, and everything, it has been a good start to the summer. There's things that I still am trying to work on and improve on, and hopefully I can get there. I went through a difficult time. My birthday is July 10th, so my birthday was 13 days ago. I struggle on my birthday. I get really depressed on my birthday. I've been through some tough times on my birthday, and a lot of it's my fault, because it's like I don't give myself a chance to have a good birthday. Like, I'm already assuming it's not going to be good. I'm already assuming that things that are negative is going to happen, and I was streaming on my birthday. I wasn't going to do much, but, I decided to stream on my birthday, and I got a lot of hate and negativity. But when you have that negativity already on your back, it seems like you attract negativity. It's weird, and I had a lot of people say hateful things to me on my stream, threatening me, telling me hateful things, and I carried that, and I allowed that negativity in, and I really made myself feel really down, and I was depressed for a few days. I actually didn't even show it because it was on a Wednesday, and I bowl on Wednesdays, and I actually didn't even go to bowling. I just stayed home, and I tried to stream again, and I just didn't have any positivity in me. I had a really bad day, but I blame myself for that. I blame myself because I don't think positive things. I don't give myself a chance to have a positive day. I'm already negative as it is. So, that's something I need to change and work on. I've been like that for a long time. So, but the last week or so, I've pushed through it. I've been way more positive, probably more positive than I ever have. And I've been just working nonstop on my stream. I've been streaming every day, multiple times. I've been putting hours into it. And, I feel good with that. I've really found my, my confidence again and strength. That's what I'm saying. Things are never perfect. You're always going to have tough times. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have times where you doubt yourself and fall into that darkness again. But, one thing I'll give myself credit for is I keep fighting. I keep getting back on my feet in the hopes of changing things in my life, of hoping to change things in the people in my lives. I want to give back to people. I want to be better for them. So, and here I am. And that's kind of really, what's been going on in my life, just staying focused on my stream. The last couple of days, my stream has been really good. I recently got a green screen, so I've been able to improve my stream. And, I just have a sense of positivity and just, a direction again with what I want to do with it, and add, more features to my stream, and just, wanting to create a more professional, environment with everything and keep growing from that. I've done really good with that. You know, sometimes I don't realize, you know, the positivity I can have on other people. You know, there's people that come into my stream that are having tough times, that are having down days. And what I don't realize is I can help them have a better day. I can help put a smile on their face, whether it's making fun of myself, whether it's joking around, whether it's just smiling, you know, carrying that positivity to them. And, you know, that's been my focus. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I can help others have a better day. You know, I know what it's like to have a bad day, and I know what it's like when people can help me have a better day. And that appreciation for what somebody else can do to me, I want to carry that forward to other people. You know, I want to continue that those vibes and help other people during you know, difficult times. You know, I have people that struggle with PTSD. I have people that struggle that in my stream that have cancer, and some of them come in my stream to hang out with me because I help them have a good time. And that's important to me because, you know, my grandmother passed away from cancer, so I know what that's like. You know, I have friends that have PTSD, so I understand. Like, I don't understand, I don't feel those emotions of what they go through, but I feel for them and I love them and I want them to have some relief from that. So anything I could do to bring, you know, positivity to them, that's what matters to me. And, you know, sometimes I forget that when I'm struggling in my own life, you know, and those are the things I'm trying to improve from, not just being self-absorbed with what's going on in my life, but, you know, realizing that it's much more than just me in this world that are struggling, you know. And I'm really trying to change as a person, and I'm trying to improve and, you know, be a positive influence, to be a positive person to other people, to share light on this dark world at times. You know, and that's what I'm going to continue to do and continue to fight through. You know, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up with what's been going on. You know, I apologize that I haven't been consistently making these videos. You know, I always think about you guys and everything that's going on. I actually get mad at myself when I don't continue to make these videos because, you know, it's important to me. The people that have found some kind of connection and positivity from them, that matters to me. And I hope to continue that. Sometimes I doubt myself so much that these don't help people, you know, but when I first made the video, it was about helping at least one person. And if I can do that, then that's what's important. So I will always continue to share what's going on in my life, whether it's positive or negative, because that's my journey. And my journey can help other people connect and help other people see that they have a chance to change their life around, because I have, you know, I still have so much more, you know, room to grow, and I have so much more to learn in this world. You know, I have my own flaws, my times where I have darkness and I don't do things the right way. But the thing is I will always take accountability of that, and I will always try to improve myself that and take action from my mistakes, because I do want to be a good person in this world, and I want to be able to help others see that they can do the same thing. So I love you guys. I hope everyone's had a good summer, and I hope to be more consistent with these videos now that I've kind of, you know, slowed down a little bit with what's going on, and, you know, I have a direction with what I want to do. So just know that I always love you guys, and I'm always thinking about you. Don't give up on yourself. Keep fighting for your dreams and the things that you want from this world. Believe in yourself. It's important, because I do believe that we can achieve the things that we want in this world. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps me out. If you want to know more about my life, subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video.